Good morning, everyone. How is this full moon energy? It's really, really strong. You know, this is what the full moon is all about. Like I mentioned in my Facebook post, when I was 26, I remember thrashing around in my bed, just going, God, I can't get to sleep. And this was kind of a reoccurring thing. And then this one particular night, I remember it so distinctly. I got up out of my bed and I opened my blinds and I lay back down and I look up, and there was this full moon. And it was almost like the moon spoke to me. And it was like, then I just started to notice that every single month, the full moon energy was having such an impact on me. And leading up to the full moon, I had so much energy and I couldn't sleep, and it was really a powerful time. And I know that the full moon really affects people like that. I can see that and people share that experience that I had on Facebook, and it's a very true. It's very true. I mean, the moon has since ancient times. The energy of the full moon is so powerful, and it can really pip you off your post if you aren't abreast of how to actually use that energy to your best advantage. The good part about understanding the moon and its energy is about being prepared and empowered that and understanding how it does impact you and what it means. And certainly a full moon energy is really about bringing up it's very reflective, and it's about bringing up things in your life that you need to deal with. So it's either and releasing them and dealing with them and purging them and clearing and releasing them, so that you can bring new things in. So, and that can be anything. Maybe you have an addiction. Maybe you're addicted to food. Maybe you're addicted to drugs. Maybe you have really negative behavior patterns. Maybe you do the same. Maybe you're not very self confident, or you let people walk all over you, or um, you know maybe you're not assertive enough, or maybe there's relationships in your life that you continue to hold on to, and maybe those people don't treat you very well. Or maybe it's just simply that you've grown and you've moved on, and you can't really invest the time and the energy into that relationship like you used to, and you really just need to release it so that you can bring new relationships in. But that is what the full moon is all about. It is honestly about bringing things up. And I find that it can make people very agitated. It can make people very, I know it can make me really agitated. I know it can make things sort of that you've got to really get in there and address things. But you do get affected by it. And leading up to it, you certainly notice that. And that's what I think is really empowering, is that the new moon is the full moon is informing you of that energy, so that it doesn't pip you off your post, that you kind of go, okay, the full moon is coming, and of course these things are coming up in my life because, well, I've got to deal with them. So I either deal with them or I don't. But if I do deal with them, then I'm going to bring something into my life that's going to be much more aligned with what I need. Now, the full moon is really powerful this particular month. I don't know if anyone else is feeling it, but it feels like it is to me. Uh, but I feel it in a really positive way. And I think the whole experience of the full moon is a really positive experience. Now, today is actually the day before a full moon is called a recharge day, where you can recharge your crystals, you recharge yourself, you get a really big recharge before it actually happens. So that's when you put your crystals outside, you put and I hope you have one of my beautiful aromatherapy oils, because aromatherapy oils are like crystals. They're very highly vibrational. They're affected by energy, and they can be recharged under the full moon. So make sure you put them outside. All of your crystals, put them outside. So the day before the full moon, today and tonight, is a full moon. And you know what? Go outside today or this evening and just sit outside and give yourself a nice little recharge. You'll feel fantastic. Just clear your chakras, bring white light into your body, and just let your body really take in that moon energy. Now, New South Wales time at 2:12 tomorrow is the actual time of the full moon. Now, I always check in the full moon time on a time and date on a website called www.timeanddate.com. Now, be mindful that you need to put the state that you're from, because there will be there is a variance in the actual time of the full moon. So sure you put that. That's www.time, TIME, and date.com. Okay, so let's get into it. So with a full moon ritual, the first thing you need to do, now here's a little bit of a tidbit. The first thing you need to do is create a sacred space. And by that I mean you need to raise the vibration of the space that you're in, because basically what you're doing is you're calling in higher energies, but you're also going to be calling in your angels and a whole lot of high vibrational beings to come with you to help you to purge everything. So you want whatever you're purging to be released and to be transmuted at a high energy quickly. And so the physical plane operates at a very dense energy. The mental plane is higher energy again, but the spiritual plane is really high vibrational energy. So what you want to do is create a space that is high vibrational, so it reaches up to that high vibrational spiritual energy really quickly. So you do that by burning candles, burning oils, playing some music, putting your crystals out, raising your vibration, exercising, and being really positive. So creating a really nice space for the ritual. The other thing that I like to do as well, before I write out my list and when I'm creating my sacred space, is I like to think about all the things in my life that I'm grateful that I have in my life. Now that, and maybe I might write that out, or maybe I might just think about it, and maybe I just might say, thank you, angels, for that I have my health, and that I have, my healthy children, and that, I that everything in my life is going really well for me, and that, my husband is really well, and, I just think about the things in my life that I'm really grateful. And then, so the first thing, and you can do that when you're creating your sacred space, because it raises your vibration, it raises the vibration of the space, because you're, thinking really positive about all the wonderful things in your life. You're playing your music, you've got your oils burning, you've got your candles burning, and the vibration is high. Perfect for purging and also for manifesting, but it's perfect for purging as well. The second thing that you need to do is to write out everything that you want to purge. Now, when I say everything, that everything might just be one thing. So maybe you just want to purge an addiction or a negative behavior or a relationship or whatever it is that's not serving you. It might be just one thing. Or maybe you've got a few things. You write with intention. My intention is to purge, release, and clear from my life, and you list them out. Number one, whatever. And you go through like that. Now, the third thing that you need to do for each of those intentions, you need to visualize that it's gone. So maybe the first thing is that first thing you want to purge is, I wish to be less negative and more positive in my life. I want to purge negative thoughts and purge negative behaviors. So close your eyes and visualize, see yourself being positive. Really create the visual and bring in all of your senses, really evoke the feelings of happiness and how you would feel with all that negativity removed from your life. So where are we at? We've got number one, creating the sacred space and lighting the candles and being grateful. Number two is writing with intention, all the things you wish to purge, and maybe that's just one thing. The third thing is, for each of those intentions, you visualize it like it's already happened. You're making a mini movie in your mind. And then the fourth thing is, we need to release those intentions to be realized. So you can burn the list of intentions. You can rip them up. Or the other thing that my son reminded me of is that you can submerge them in water, which is what I did last new moon. I submersed the list in water, and I sprinkled it with my aromatherapy oils, and then I took it out, and then I just tore it up and got rid of it. And it really felt like a really good cleanse and a really good release. Now, the other thing, little tidbits I wanted to, is that I also like to call on the Archangel Rachael. When you're doing any kind of spiritual work, if you call on your spiritual helpers, they just, their vibration is high, and their job is to help you. So ask them to come in. And Archangel Rachael, she is the moon angel. She is your angel for releasing. She will help you release. She will help you just clear the energy and purge. So call on her to be with you. Maybe when you're creating your sacred space. Now, the other thing that is also really good to do is, a lot of you probably know, when you're driving along and you want to find a car space and you call on the parking angels to find a space for you. Well, there's also other clusters of angels. There's like the angels of abundance, which help you get a new job, or if you need financial prosperity, or anything that's kind of financial prosperity or with career. That's what the angels of abundance do. Then there's the angels of fitness. So if you're, feeling really unmotivated and you want to purge all that unmotivation and bring in, positive motivation for fitness, call on the angels of fitness. There's the angels of romance. If you want to purge negative, romantic relationships and bring in positive ones, call on your cluster angels. So the clusters are fitness, abundance. There's the nature angels. There's also the healing angels. And there's also the moving angels. And moving angels help you find, like, if you need to move or if you need to find somewhere to move. The healing angels help you if you want to, be well, or anything to do with health and health and wellness. So call on your Archangel Haniel and your cluster angels for whatever area that you need help with purging. It just gives you those high vibrational energies and those celestial beings which are there to help us, which gives you an extra oomph for your full moon ritual. Now, thank you so much. Have a wonderful full moon. Remember, don't hold on to anything. The more you release, the more we can bring in for the new moon. Thank you so much for following me. And I really look forward to hearing all about your full moon experiences and everything you want to purge from your life. And mostly, I want to hear about all the positive and wonderful things that are also coming into your life from the new moon. Have a gorgeous day. Thank you.